All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later Review. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're talking Guillermo del Toro's Netflix Frankenstein. And we're like 3-4 weeks late on this movie? Because we should have probably seen it in theaters.
Probably like fucking 8 weeks late at this point, dude.
No, there's a lot of hype on it. I mean, even later, because I think it had a limited screening, so some people saw it a while ago, and then it was on Netflix as well. Like it's like big release.
It was the wide release was in theaters. It was in theaters for really? 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it got that big of a release.
Shit, I think there's
it was huge.
There still might be like 3 or 4 theaters right now that have this movie in it. Which is wild.
Yeah, I was just going off because the poster says not playing in select theaters, so I just went off of that. I just said, I guess must not be playing places.
So it released in the United States October 17th, 2025, and it released on Netflix on November 7th. So they had like 3 full weeks of wide release in theaters.
And the 7th is when like everyone really started talking about it, but like that's a lot of time prior to. That movie was out like a month prior to.
Yeah.
Yep.
It only made $480,000 apparently somehow. That's wild.
I don't think those Netflix movies ever make money though, right?
I mean, but this one I felt like got a lot of buzz, man.
It's rated very well on like everything, like critically and by fans.
Is it? I thought Rotten Tomatoes it was low, was it not?
No, it's like 85
80s on everything.
85 for critics, 94 for audiences.
I mean, I've heard a lot of praise on this movie. A lot of people were very fond of this movie.
I think this is the highest box score I've seen, dude.
I think we can all agree it doesn't deserve it, right?
This movie's so boring.
I enjoyed
it.
So did I.
I enjoyed it.
No, dude, I don't like this movie at all.
You, Alex, and Mikey are all on the same page. Because I tried to watch this with everybody, and I was so mad. I was like, you motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up. I'm trying to pay attention to this shit. And they were talking about some bullshit.
Like the exposition and like the story, or...
No, I don't really care for it. Like, I get it. Like, I understand why people like it.
Do you like Frankenstein in general?
The story's old, man. The story's like 200 years old. I get most people are gonna find it boring. Visually, though, this movie is a feast. It's delicious.
Yeah, I mean, he starts half of the movie looking like a word engineer. So, like, I'm just like, whatever.
Like a what?
Like a
engineer from Prometheus.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a beat up engineer.
But like not just him, I'm talking about the whole world, man.
No, aesthetically it's cool. It's very the world building is very good.
I'm not talking about Jacob Elordi's missing nipple, okay? I'm talking about the entire package.
But I guess the thing is there's some way I don't think his makeup looks good, but I guess there's a reason for it.
I mean, like, bro, he stitched together a bunch of dead bodies and shocked it with a goddamn lightning bolt, man. Yeah, it's not gonna look good.
Apparently though, the makeup
wanted him to be green?
No, he wanted him to be clean.
To have spikes in his neck.
And then
bolts. He had the bolts directly in his neck.
But no, I guess because originally he wasn't cast in the role. I think it was like, what's his name? I think it was Robert Pattinson or somebody.
Oh shit!
The makeup team like worked on the suit or whatever for like months, and then scheduling happened. So then when they did his suit, they had less time to do it.
I mean, it's kind of funny though because I think it still works too. I liked it a lot. But like Mikey was watching it.
I really don't hate it.
And he goes, he looks kind of rubbery. And I was like, I mean, he is a man in a rubber suit though, dude. Like this movie didn't cost that much to make. It's only like $120 million.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Like if you're with 1 to 150, I think that's a solid range for movies.
Especially like
getting over 2 is a problem.
Oh, well, yeah. You're just not making your money back at that point for most films. But like, this isn't going to make its money back either. I don't even know how many people are signing up for Netflix to watch Frankenstein.
They're going to be like, oh, Stranger Things is done? Oh, wait, what's this?
What the fuck?
But based on when this film came out, it's clearly like a prestige film thing. Like, it's Netflix doing prestige. Anytime it comes out in the fall, and it's like, limited release, it's like...
Guillermo is that guy, though, man. He's kind of stamped with it,
I mean, he makes hits.
He does. I mean,
he's got this.
Really get nominated.
He's got this riz about him too. He's got that like cute, quirky fat boy riz about him that I kind of vibe with pretty heavy. Watching him
And then
talk,
when he speaks Spanish, dude,
No,
and then he
come
speaks that real shit, dude. He doesn't speak that, high-born Spaniard Spanish, dude.
Yeah,
He's
from-
speaking that downtrodden fucking low Spanish.
that poor
You
people.
just say he can't talk, dude.
and that's how I know he's my boy, dude. I'm like, dude, this guy's a real guy.
He was born in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
And then the way
kinda
they were talking
real.
about how him and Isaac were just speaking Spanish on set the whole time, just fucking talking to each other fucking at nights. And I'm like,
Jacob
damn.
Elordi's sitting there going, Vigador.
Hey guys, can we speak English, please?
and they spit at him.
Dude, I mean, the movie starts off like I know it's in a different language, a lot of it, but like, bro, I was like, dude, even these mumble mouth boys can't understand nothing that's going on.
I mean, there was a lot of
It's
mumble mouth.
Lighthouse.
Yeah, it was giving Lighthouse energy for sure. If it had a little bit of black and white, that was it. But I mean, you could just tell that like fucking the whole vibe of the film was just Guillermo being like, I just love this story. I need to tell the story so fucking bad, otherwise my brain's gonna explode type of shit, you know?
Yeah.
And Oscar Isaac is just a dog, dude. I love Oscar Isaac.
Dog.
I'm a fan of Oscar Isaac as
I
well.
The
mean-
only person I didn't really like in this was
Oh, Peppa Pig
Mia
looking ass?
Goth.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought Christoph Waltz was kind of like not as good as he normally is.
He didn't really have much
buddy.
to do though, you know? Like he was
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
but he didn't like jump off the screen. Normally, that man like he takes on
Dude,
scenes. Like,
but he knows when to, I think he purposely did it.
I think he knew that fucking
sure, he purposely was asked. Then I don't know, man.
Damn, god damn, Jesus.
Because he
I
could have
mean,
easily outshined anyone. Yeah, you're right.
I think he knows that Henrik Harlander isn't really the guy who's supposed to be stealing scenes, you know? Hey, yo, but the way his head cracked, my man's skull went splat, dude.
Bro, that shit was nuts.
Visceral as fuck. When he pulled
Yeah,
him up
Henrik's
and all his
big.
brains came out or whatever, that shit was hot.
I mean, everything about like the gore and shit with the monster killing everyone. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what, though? I think most modern audiences want more of the killing and less of the people talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like,
And this is super dialogue heavy for like a
So-
monster like movie.
but every time he be skinning a dog alive, I got a little hard. You know what I mean? I was
Dude,
like,
when
God,
he
damn.
ripped the flesh off that wolf's back, I was like,
Dude, that shit
holy
was
fuck.
It was sick. It
So
was
yeah,
so rad.
that all that cabin stuff like that was so when he first started telling his story, that is like I think when the movie I think gets better. I don't
So you
really
like
care for
part two?
anything. But yeah, I think part 2 is so much better than part 1.
Well, because part 1 is just like Victor being a dick and abusing an
Yeah.
animal basically for like an hour.
And I don't really care about his childhood and like his story. I just don't.
Yeah, but he had an
So,
Oedipus
like-
complex, man. He wanted to fuck his mom or whatever.
I mean, yeah, he might
You know what
have.
that means?
Honestly.
An Oedipus complex? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a complex where you're like you want to fight your dad so that you can have your mom or whatever. Basically, it's some
I'm trying to
shit to
think
do
of
with
what-
like the id and the ego and the super ego. You know,
I'm trying to think what like other Frankenstein movies I've seen.
bro, you haven't.
I mean, I've seen worse Frankenstein movies. Like,
yeah, but that's not saying much. I feel like it's pretty easy to do.
Because they made us
What's
read the
the-
book, right? In elementary school.
Not elementary school,
remember.
bro. This is
Definitely
high school
not.
English. This is high
How'd you
school
even read
literature.
that?
You wouldn't because it's all in old English. This is like
But they did, right?
this is
Or
like
am I
10th
making that
grade.
up?
No, if you had Miss Melby, you read this in 10th grade.
Yeah,
Lit.
I remember reading it then.
I do
What's
remember
the
it. as well.
Frankenstein movie with old boy from Willy Wonka? Which one's that one?
Oh, you're talking about Young Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a classic.
Yeah, but that's a fucking
like
what's
a
it called? It's a
spin-off?
comedy
It's like a
movie.
comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's got Gene
it's Mel
Wilder.
Brooks. That makes sense.
Yeah, Mel Brooks made it, but Gene Wilder is Dr. Frankenstein in that movie.
Oh yeah, it is. It's Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, because he's Jewish.
Mm, that's
hmm
interesting. That's
Mhm.
I mean, it's kind of crazy though that this, like, I know it's boring because of the way that the story is told, but it's kind of crazy that this story can still be interesting over 200 years after it was written. Like, that's wild that it has this much staying power. And like, fucking some random dude from fucking Guadalajara can come up and just make a movie in America about this. You know
Not
what I
the
mean?
Guadalajara.
Although I think people were criticizing the little things that he did change from the book.
So that's what I wanted to look up because I can't remember
Yeah.
the finer details of it, but I was like, what did he change?
So overall, I think the main point that they had was they made the monster too sympathetic. Like you were too sympathetic towards the monster.
I thought that's the whole point.
I thought so too. And then the whole thing, they were like, "Oh, Oscar Isaac chained him up because of whatever he said." But in the book, he was like super grotesque and like he was scared of him, so that's why he chained him up. And this one, it kind of seemed like he was pissed because he's like, "Oh, this one's stupid. He's like dumb.
No,
he doesn't have intelligence. I'm gonna chain him up."
I thought he
But
chained him up
before that.
No, I thought he chained him up because he was afraid he was going to kill him. Like, it was like if I don't chain this dude up, because he came up to him quiet. He came up to him like a fucking ninja in the night and was sitting on his bedpost staring at him like this and shit. He's like, "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me." You know?
But we
like,
see more of the chain up stuff after the whole like knife or the blade situation.
Yeah, when he grabbed the razor blade, yeah. But
that's when he was just like, oh, he could actually just crush my skull, like, and he can heal, and like he was afraid.
So like, yeah, I think people would be happier if that instantly happened and it was like out of fear instead of like punishing him for being stupid.
I don't know how people took it that way though. Like, I can't even comprehend how they watched the film and went, "Oh, he just did it because he's stupid." Like, no, my man snuck up on him and could have ripped him in half right then and there.
Yeah.
And then like, the other big change was changing it so that William is marrying Mia Goth,
who was supposed to be marrying Mia Goth.
Frankenstein or Dr. Frankenstein, yeah.
I mean, well, you
like
could just call him
Victor.
Frankenstein because the other dude's the creature, okay?
Yeah, you're right. The monster.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
And then in the story, in the book, the monster kills his bride because like he's trying to protect her, she's trying to get her, but like in like trying to protect her, he kills her. So it makes like the thing so much more that like so much more tragic.
So Victor suffers a mental breakdown, then returns home. Back in Geneva, Victor marries Elizabeth Lavenza, a childhood friend born in Italy. Fulfilling his threat, the creature murders her on the wedding night. Days later, Victor's father, Alphonse, dies of grief. With no remaining family besides his brother Ernest, Victor vows revenge and pursues the creature, eventually following him to the Arctic. But like, that's like a minor change, though. Like, yeah, well, I mean, I kind of like
people were just saying it just leans more into like being sympathetic towards the monster because the monster didn't do anything wrong this whole film, but in the main story, even he kills Elizabeth.
But calling him a monster also is like implying a certain level of evil that he doesn't have. He's a creature, but to call him a monster implies some sort of malice in his character. But like,
I mean, like he said about the wolves, right? They just exist,
right? And the conflict is inevitable because the world makes it so. But like, looking at that in comparison to Victor, the only hate he's ever known is this man who created him. You know, like that's the only negative he's ever received from anybody in his life was this man who created him, who was fucking abusing him and shit like that, you know? Like, so it's just that evil is just what Victor put into him. And he's just, he's reaping what he sowed, you know? I think it's odd that people wouldn't be sympathetic to him.
And I think the reason they showed us like a little bit of his hit growing up, right? Because Hyman said he didn't like it, but I think it's just because he's repeating the cycle, you know? He's doing what his dad did to him, the creature.
And I'm kind of reading the synopsis of the original one. This creature do be killing people, crazy style. I guess he like.
Yeah, people were saying they made him too cute.
I mean, you can't help that Jacob Elordi's a little sexy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? You know. Yeah, I'm just kind of reading through this. I mean, like, but there's other bad things that happen to him in the book too to make the creature more of a killer. Like when that little girl in the book he saves her from drowning, and he like pulls her out of the water or whatever, and the dad runs up and pulls the blicky out on him and go blah blah blah. And so he's like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck? Like, I just saved your daughter, man, and you're shooting me in the goddamn head or whatever." And so he like goes back to Geneva to confront Victor. He sees William, the younger brother, and he's like, I'm just gonna kill you, actually, because you're related to my creator, and I'm just gonna murk your shit." So I guess the creature in the book is a little more fucking ready to kill or whatever, but he's just fucking reciprocating the viciousness that humanity's done.
Because
in
this
him,
one, he's like super innocent, fucking good guy,
Hella
maybe if we spent less time on part 1, we could have, had some of that going on in part 2.
Yeah, part 2 did feel a little rushed. I'm not gonna lie. The whole
really, ending felt rushed.
He had to really get going,
Yeah.
I'm just reading through more of this.
Yeah, I mean, so like all the cabin stuff is when he's being like the forest ghost or whatever. Like I liked all that stuff. That was cool.
Come on, the spirit of the forest.
Spirit of the forest, man.
Spirit.
Whatever, dude. Land Before Time. All the same crap.
Wow. Damn. I was not expecting this. I'm not gonna lie. This disgust towards this movie is a little surprising. But I
just need more action for you, or what? Like,
no, I don't think he does anything special.
So that's my biggest complaint. Is it just feels like a really pretty Frankenstein movie, and that's it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fine.
Yeah. Visual. It's just the visuals are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. But I agree, it didn't do much to like expand on the mythology or do something different than like basically what the book did.
But he did though. Guillermo did do a little something different.
Yeah,
and
a little complaining about it.
A little something different. A little something.
And people are fucking mad about it.
But like, give him a massive dong, hang dick. You know what I mean?
He has to have a massive dong, dude. You heard what he said.
All the proportions had to be scaled up. Yeah.
It's easier to work with.
Yeah.
So my thing is, this feels like a worse like Robert Eggers movie. Like I feel like if he had this film, it would add more nuance to it, and it would have had the darker aspects of it would have really come to light.
But then everybody's a bad guy.
Guillermo though.
No, but that's what he's saying is, because it's a Guillermo joint, it's inherently worse than somebody like a Robert Eggers would have done with it. And I mean, I don't hate that criticism.
But I guess it'd be worse because of your preference to Eggers, right?
No, it is worse. It is worse because of... Yeah. I mean, but I think that's a fair criticism, saying I would have liked to have seen what a different director would have done with the material. I think that's better than it's different than the monster from fucking 1818, Like, yeah. I accept
Mary
that.
Mary Shelley would have never stood for this.
Yeah. And I'm not even comparing it to other, like, Frankenstein. I mean, Frankenstein is dog shit. Like, this is way better than Frankenstein, sure. Yeah.
Given the choice between the two, I think it's a pretty fucking easy decision to make.
Yeah.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like, watching it the whole time, you're thinking, like, damn, but Robert Eggers would have had them speaking old English. It would have been ye old in this bitch, And all the shit would have been accurate.
Like, this clearly feels more like a Hollywood movie. Like, and fine.
So what you're saying is they should have given the Universal monsters all to Robert Eggers and been like, do your thing. Because I mean, he's doing Werewolf or whatever. Like,
that comes out pretty soon.
He's got 2 of the 5, but they just made this Frankenstein. So how the fuck are they gonna make the whole? I get
Frankenstein is such a mess because like the whole time I was like, when's Christian Bale gonna come out? I was like, oh wait, that's not fucking this one.
Totally different one, dude.
The other fucking.
I mean, but they did make the werewolf movie, and then like a year later they're doing Werewolf.
Yeah, but you know the difference though. When they put the umlaut over a bitch, it's gonna be, it's not the hit.
Yeah, it just I don't know, like, and I've liked a lot of stuff like Guillermo del Toro has done. I mean, even
Blade 2 is one of the greatest comic book movies of all time.
Yeah. But I think even he and other stuff has like gone in like more. Like
I've never seen The Shape of Water. Does he go hand in that?
I
Or
mean,
Pan's Labyrinth.
a lady fucks a fish, bro. I don't know how much more in you could go
People
here.
were saying Mia Goth was gonna go Shape of Water when she went down the stairs the first time.
I mean, maybe she should have gone down on him. No, he was childish at that point, though. You know, it would have been a little molestery.
Yeah.
If she'd have done
Robert
that.
Eggers would have done it.
I mean, he would have had that monster dicking people down, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy style.
I mean, Guillermo did do your favorite movie of Nightmare Alley, so
No,
That
he
is-
likes.
I like Pacific. He does a Pacific Rim, the first one, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah. He's done
That's
a lot.
good. That's a really
yeah,
good movie.
He's done a lot of great movies.
Yeah, I'm a fan of his. It's not like I think he's a bad director whatsoever.
I think the source material, basing it on this source material, is going to be hard for a lot of people to get over.
limited.
Yeah.
Because
I guess.
it's just so it's fucking slow. This movie is a
Mhm.
long 2.5 hours, bro. I checked my watch at one point. and was like,
I did check twice, and I'm like, damn.
I just expected more out of him. Honestly, I thought he was gonna really like do something with this.
Yeah.
And but it doesn't even feel like it's his movie. Like I don't think there's enough on it that makes it feel like this could have been anybody.
Damn, that's a
I think
that's a
the,
wild
I think
statement.
I think the mannequins and like the dead bodies was enough of me to be like, oh yeah, this is a Guillermo joint.
I think that and like the Red Death or whatever it was, whatever he called that fucking vision that he was seeing, that was very Guillermo. I mean, but
Yeah.
even
Yeah, I
the
can see that.
buildings, like the tower that he made the creature in, I was like, damn, dude, ain't nobody making a tower like that except for a Del Toro. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, James is like, absolutely not. Anybody could have made that tower.
I mean, I've seen a lot of movies set in these time periods that have really very similar.
All right, dude, fuck it. I say we cut it there. 21 minutes is great. I don't know that we could shit on this great movie any more than we've already done, personally. I mean,
Hey,
Eric,
man.
other than it just looking really cool, what do you like about this movie?
Oscar Isaac. I actually generally like Jacob Elordi as the creature, man. I thought he did great.
I felt like there was some real soul to it that I don't know if what's his name, Robert Pattinson would have had.
I believed him the whole time. I think he is a creature in real life.
I thought he was slow.
yeah.
I mean, he's a creature in Euphoria, dude. He's now a creature in this.
He's
And then
he's a bad guy in Euphoria. He's not a good dude.
He has fucking Wolverine powers. I was like, oh shit, what is this?
Yeah, I gotta look into that. I didn't know that he had super healing powers, but he was taking some fucking blows to the head, man.
Dude, he took shots to the dead in the eye
Yeah.
several
Yeah.
times.
And then he got shot, and then he just fucking broke a dude's neck.
And then they unload on him like, dude, he's in Sinners in the end. And then he just straight up, he just wakes up.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
it was so funny. We're sitting there, they unload into him, blah 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 blah, and then like the time passes, and Alex goes, "They're just gonna fucking leave him there? He's just gonna
Yeah,
leave him
that
dead in the
that was
streets?"
wild that they left
They
him.
are dumb people though. Like it's not like they're super intelligent.
But like, are they? Because like the
I
grandfather
don't
was
think
like
so.
a pretty intelligent guy. He knew how to read. Like
no, he's smart.
he had to. He was teaching his grandchildren how to
He
read,
had to
though.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they were pieces of shit, dude. They're like, this old fuck wants to stay in here when we're going in town. He's gonna die,
Fucking
dumbass.
dumbass. Yeah. I mean, but look, were they wrong?
No, them wolves came in and handled business.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
did.
know. I think the creature left the door open, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think he fucked up.
Hey, that blind man would have heard the fucking wind blowing, though. He'd have been like, I should probably get up and shut that. And then the wolves
Dude, he heard a
attacked.
little crackle when he was like outside the door, but then he heard six pack of wolves come in.
He was teaching some fucking wilderness spirit how to read and shit. I think he would have heard the door open. I thought that was cool, though. I thought that, like, the way that
Where the hell did the creature go? Like, why would he even leave?
he went to go fucking look up where he was born, dog. He had to go
Yeah.
down to City Hall to get a copy of his fucking birth certificate or whatever.
He could do that shit online.
He could have done that shit online. I know that old man had messenger pigeons, bro. He could have done some shit for you. He could have helped you out. All right, Eric, give me your score for Frankenstein.
I mean, I do like Guillermo del Toro. I mean, he's like not my number one Mexican director. But I loved Oscar Isaac. I love Jacob Elordi. I mean, this was refreshing for me. You know, this is my first Frankenstein movie. I think it was solid. I think I'm gonna give it an 8. 8 out of 10.
James?
I was underwhelmed. At points, I was at least whelmed. Yeah, I will never watch this movie again. I don't even want the sequel when they try to bring a girl back to life.
But the sequel's got Christian Bale in it. 6 out of 10, you said? God damn.
Yeah.
Well, I got a follow-up question about Predator Badlands after this, but I'll finish it after I do my score. I thought the movie was really good. I like a lot of Guillermo movies. I've only ever not seen like 1 or 2 of them, I think. So I'm a huge fan of Old Boy.
Damn.
It is slow. It's if you're feeling something actiony, if you're feeling like watching somebody's jawbone get ripped off multiple times, more than just one time, this is not the movie for you. Okay, you should probably watch a John Wick if that's what you're feeling at the moment. But like if you're into like a real somber, sad, beautiful movie to watch, I think this is it, and I think it nails it. I'm gonna also give it an 8 out of 10. So that means that Frankenstein 2025 gets a Sooner or Later letterbox score of 3.67 out of 5. That means I'm going to thank you for tuning on. Twitch.tv/Sooner or Later TV, YouTube.com/@Sooner or Later TV, and TikTok.com/@Sooner or Later TV for our review of Frankenstein. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look us up. It's Sooner or Later TV. Go watch some of our shorts. We're putting out bangers, absolute bangers. Send those shorts to your friends who would watch those shorts. Was that like a banger hand symbol or like a don't talk about the shorts?
I was going to do a gun signal, but then I didn't.
Send it to your friends who think who might like those shorts and tell them to subscribe. And until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.